Show me, when are we getting PSL?
You didn't trust us, did you? You thought it's about England and the Premier League.
Wonderful finish from Phil Foden.
No. Let me tell you, PSL is going to be live on Showmax. Whether use ranking, use Kai, use Skolin, use Bedela, it's going to be happening for everyone, everywhere. Football.
The best fly.
So sign up and stream the PSL live on Showmax. It's only 69 Rand.
iDiskiTV, powered by World Sports Betting, iDiskiTimes.co.za. Kaizer Chiefs 4, Supersport United 0. Kaizer Chiefs is bigger indawo kwi-quarter finals ze-Carling Knockout Cup. Umdlalo ubuse Peter Mokaba Stadium. To talk about lo mdlalo, I've got Lindo. Lindo, kunjani mfowethu?
Ngishapha Mshane wena?
Sharp.
I think bulisa amachita man ngara. Shane, congratulations first to Kaizer Chiefs. Congratulations to the coach Unabi and his technical team. Congratulations to the players for making it to the next round. An interesting one. I think when the game started, or even before, even yesterday on the radio show, we didn't give them a chance, to be honest. Actually, we thought that this game might be longer, dragged to extra time. But mangiting shaky game, I realized that actually Kaizer Chiefs deserves to win, in my opinion. They created enough chances to win the match, in my opinion. Yeah.
Now, Kaizer Chiefs scoring 4 goals. Supersport United also had a fair, amount of chances that they should have converted. But I can't get converted as a chance. What did you think went wrong for Supersport United namhlanje?
Yeah, sometimes I'm a player who let her down, Shane, to be honest with you. The Tashrik Morris guy got 3 clear-cut chances. The first one with the header hits the post, doesn't go in. Gets the second one. The third one is the one where I'm critical of him. Where it's a clear-cut header from a corner kick, should score that goal. For me, Zukamanja played very well, was very decisive, playing in and around the strike. And get pocket in, sometimes I wide. You understand? That caused the Chiefs a lot of problems. They created opportunities. I cannot sit here and lie and say Supersport. I think that's an excuse to Kevin Hunt, as well as Obana Shane. He's probably going to say, we created incredible opportunities. There's this boy who got a red card as well. I think he got a chance in the box where, in my opinion, was supposed to take with the shot with his right, not with his left. Created a lot of opportunities. Uboya Benyati, La Skupini, Undlovu, I thought, in my opinion, was the man of the match of the game. Unfortunately, because the team lost, obviously, you need to give it to Serino. Even though, in my opinion, Serino only played well in the first half. But I think Ubaya Benyati, but I control, I move, Shane. I control, I move. Shane, I was very surprised with I know Undlovu, I watched him, Guma respect. He was good, Guma respect. And I thought to myself, okay, the boy is good for this level. Went on to Orlando Pirates, he looked very ordinary. But manje, he looks a completely different player. 2-touch move, 1-touch pass. Kunalasha khona step over Shane ngathi ayenzani ngwenye uNdlovu sakashaya step over sika Mkhulisi. Phela Mkhulisi uye kuphela nalesa step over where in the consolidation phase and the progressive line. Udlala ama 1-touch, 2-touch, move, 3-touch, play diagonal balls, play short, support. Makutata makangena ku final third, he produces an element of his surprise, which is step over. But obviously, I don't want to overpraise players that lost. They lost, obviously, and 4-0 is a bad result for a Supersport. But obviously, I'm answering the question in terms of they created the opportunities. Kaizer Chiefs was very clinical, in my opinion. Yeah. They were very, very clinical. But to speak about the Kaizer Chiefs, in my opinion, Shane, they get the first chance of the game. Serino magalandi bola deep. Because Umar Bampasi Paul, he lost the ball 3 times, I think, in that situation. And again, Kumuntom Chikile as the captain of the team. They motivated him. Actually, by motivating him, they're giving him the ball. They keep on feeding him the ball. More especially Raten Tulti, Paul Amal Pilda. They rotate ku Miguel, Legu cross, Lebu Tutli, Bal figure Umart. Umart, Udlala nge pace yake, Udlala too slow, ba winnie Paula, Undlovu, Bafunu penetrator. There was a chance where they got in the post in the first half, Undlova penetrator, Adalele pass on left. I think they should have scored with the chance. But for me, the chance if Kaizer Chiefs comes from Serino, ungena kule space ekumele singene kumar. Fetches that ball in between Usamkelo Zwane and Omar, a penetrator, it drives in midfield, plays a through ball, brings in a lovely cross, Urifalsla to Utu, but the boy should improve there in that situation. Agna unlucky Rasheen. This is the biggest problem we have in this country. Melestina unlucky in that situation, boy Panisha la cool. And Panisha la Pola, he Chiefs the leader 1-0. He doesn't score. Now, Udaiding, then they get their first chance, Shane. Get a very important chance from Userino. Userino this time around drive an Ebola. We expect to pass Uchivavar and then he takes responsibility. Another player, I'm going to say one thing. Firstly, I just want to give credit to Mamelodi Sundowns and their previous scouts. Firstly, Walter Steenbok. The second one, Ezrom Nyandoro. One of the best. Former captain. He was a scout. The third one, Floyd Mukhali. Those 3 scouts, Mamelodi Sundowns, found a special South American, I think he's a big player. He's a special player, top talent. Played a couple of years with Mamelodi Sundowns, of course. came to Kaizer Chiefs, there's a lot of pressure playing for this club, more especially with where they are as a club in a construction phase. I think he's a very important player for him. You know, if they go to Apolis, they can get to Jaden Adams. In my opinion, they're going to look a very, very serious team. As to whether they will make those investments, because the club, with their ambition, they're saying they cannot pay 15 million for a player when the league is 15 million. You know, but for me, I think there's more to be won. There's cup competitions in this country. You can compete to go to CAF. There's money. I think now you receive about 900,000 just to be Guma group stages. There's the AFL. I think the ambitions of Kaizer Chiefs need to grow a little bit, more especially in terms of player recruitment. Because when you're looking at the previous club that just played, Mamelodi Sundowns, the two areas where they are top is firstly is proper scouting, Shane, and proper profiling of players. That's very important, and you cannot exclude those things, more especially when you're a big club. That's why I think they brought in Utera Manj, Umaliwa, because they understood that they needed a technical analyst, and as well, they need very good analysts. Because if you look at the game, they allowed the Supersport for the first time I've never seen. I think they knew, I don't know if they knew, or scouts or the people that are within the club. They gave the Supersport the ball. In right areas. And Kaizer Chiefs was playing on a counter. I think probably that's why they are using Utuba. They want his pace, because Ulentuza, Uri Fosler, of course, they don't give him the responsibility to overlap, even though he did in patches. And then you've got a cross, Ngayi on the left-hand side, who's got a beautiful cross. But it's not a cross in the final third, it's a deep cross, right? Because they've got to Ranga Ngali, and then they've got to Serino, who plays more of a free role, an important player for them. And then Usamgelo Zwane. Today, this is a thing, Shane. I didn't see much of him, and that's good. And I'll tell you why. Because in midfield, more especially Mokati Mali, I mean, I like a quiet six. I think we had this discussion in studio. I like a six who's quiet. For me today, I felt that this game was quiet, less mistakes, bigger 10, Macmillan 10, half tens, played the pass, never lost the ball too much, even though I still need to see more from him. But in this performance, much better. Umar, first half, I was very critical of him, and rightfully so, because he lost a lot of balls, Shane. But in my opinion, much better second half. And also credit for that goal, was very surprised. I'm sure Kevin Hunt is going crazy with conceding with a set piece, because with him himself they got about 3 set pieces and couldn't punish. For them to concede in a set piece, Shane, is unacceptable at this level, more especially in a cup game. But for me, when I was watching this game, I'm thinking to myself, a coach like Unabi, very experienced coach, he doesn't probably have the players and the squad and the profile of players that he wants in terms of team as yet. But I'm looking at him and he understands how to play Amakam competitions.
And yazi ndingaqhawulanga le benisiza kule ndawo kaGavin Hunt. Umbonile first half, even if it was a throw in, they will play a long throw in. Even if it was a corner kick, they will make sure ukuthi they send also center back Zabo to go and head ibhola. But I was shocked ubona yena conceding from his set pieces. His set pieces, they defended poor namhlanje. I thought they were going to use other set pieces to their advantage. How disappointed do you think Gavin Hunt is now? I mean, considering ola hlobo.
Yeah, ungifaka on the spot on that question, because mele ngiphendula ngina chance. But to be honest, ubonile neface yami, Shane. To be honest, there's a period where it said piece, Shane, is in the middle. It's a center. But Tata is said piece, Shane. You know what? My opinion, they've got very good young. You know what shocks me about this Supersport and with modern football, Shane? Modern football says, technically, you need to train technique, under 13, pass the ball, small-sided game, technical, pass with your ankle, pass inside foot, outside foot, half 10, body, volley body, and so forth. Modern football and modern coaches, they coach players completely different from how this Kevin Hunt plays. When you go to our soccer schools, where Supersport, where Abu Michael Sibola, Basebenza Corner, some incredible development coaches, people that have been there, developing these younger players, Abu Shendry, Campbell, and so forth, Shane. It's a lot of technical skills, ball mastery. You go to the development side, the Supersport, Shane. You watch them play, they keep the ball on the ground, Shane. Dominant, yes, they love the height, for sure. Even good development job, they always love a player in the height. But technically very good, can move the ball, they've got speed. You move into the senior team, Shane. They play completely different. I have said this. Most Supersport players, bakhalile nabo riding, nabo mlambo, ukuthi njalo mawusayinwa uyi-Supersport player or usuka ku-Kevin, mele kuqala uyo-detrainwa. Even from Ivets. Urulani complained about the very same thing Ngomaseko, to say, the boy is good, but he needs a lot of detraining. Opri himself, Ronza, we didn't even know that Ronza can be a playmaker. He's one of the big course in terms of passing take him. You'll never see that unto Kevin. For me, he has some incredible football players in terms of individually. But how he uses them, I need to win a league. But you must respect him also.
Because he's the right man on no play. I mean, you've just from development in Supersport, they are playing a totally different football. Coach Gavin Hunt, even ETDC, they are playing Ipola Nogo, Bonagotia Bugele. But when it comes to his senior team, do you feel to Coach Gavin Hunt is the right coach to move forward nale project Supersport United eqala pha grassroots unyuka ya DDC?
The worst thing that ever happened to South African football is for him to win 4 league titles. I'm sorry to say it. I respect him as a coach. I respect him as a man. But I'm going to be honest, and these are my opinions, Shane. I think when you win 4 league titles and you cannot tell him, they immediately, who are you? And that guy has won 4 league titles. That's the worst thing that has ever happened to us, Shane, in my opinion. Because every time when I watch Supersport, and I'm happy that he lost today, to be honest with you, because I'm happy that Kaizer Chiefs won, because that's not what we need. Most of those players, most of them, I'm sure they really want to keep the ball at some point.
They are super talented.
They're super talented, those players. For example, look at the boy Umaralo. Look at the Neo Rapopo. I haven't spoken about him. The boy Neo Rapo is technically very good, covers it distance, box to box. You know, you're looking at about Nzuka Manja, you're looking at about Abu Sinoka, what a centre back. I ain't shilo, ben kuluma la student, ben shona last season, at batolo wrong, Shane. Kasi na ingwenya beba ifunu so very under pressure Shane albeka ngesifuba athi tie banqedwe controller phansi leader captain technically very good obviously namhlanje defense beyidangalazile ngo-email kone the boy they bamrate very high but today namhlanje mina ngibone bambhulisha namhlanje boChivavaro, you know. But let me stick kancane kuChivavaro Shane. uChivavaro is a player with big teams, and football is a game of relations. I always explain this. He gets a chance in the first half by keeper Shane uthathi ball uyalmisa. Abo Marti, they are talking to him harshly so, and rightfully slow, to say, angeke sikwazi ukuncengana, score that thing, because Kevin Hunt, actually before that, Utashrik Matthews hit the post,
sure,
and the goalkeeper will save.
He had 2 chances.
They had 2 chances,
yeah.
You know, and Umart was right to send that message. He turns back and he shouts at Umart. The coach goes there, come down the situation, because you understand that there's still another 45 minutes to be played. You understand? He scores a goal, and he does this sign. Who is he attacking? Is he attacking? Is sending the wrong message in terms of putting our problems with dressing room. And I'm hoping that Coach Nazrin Nabi will fix those things. Because we need a positive captain, but also the captain must send the right messages, and they must demand from one another. And Urang, I'm happy that he scored. But the reaction yake, please be told, ngeke sabu kukutshela ngoba umesile. You understand? Kwazi ukuthatha message, because na mangenza ama mistake kwazi ukuthatha message. I hope nayo Mart makenza into ezi wrong uzokwazi ukuthatha positive criticism, because I don't think they were really they were just giving him positive criticism ukuthi ntwana bheka we are 1-0, we need a goal from you, score so that sikwazi ukuphola, sikwazi ukurelax, so that sikwazi ukuba ne continuation.
Ndakubuza the same question nayibuza uBobo ukuthi ucoach Nabi, you can already see ukuthi ufuna ukwenza ntoni ngala defense, and uyabona ukuthi they are not leaking any goals. They only conceded 2 against the Sundowns, so they kept a clean sheet namhlanje. So uyabona ukuthi ucoach Nabi, the only first priority afuna uyenza uKaizer Chiefs ukuthi abe ne defense stable, I defense engaleki goals, something I fixed there from last season. But ngeyakho understanding, what is he trying to achieve? What is he trying to do? Ngalelwana uSamkelo Zwane in the middle of the park, and also uWandile Duba. There's also uYusuf Matba. Yeah,
you know what? When I'm looking at the tactical, that's what impresses me the most. The Kaizer Chiefs has improved from. I think this was the season where he was going to kick off Unabi. If they really got him on the time when they needed him, because last season they wanted him. I think Ingwenya Lungi's attitude, man. He's made the players understand that you enjoy a tackle, enjoy celebrating a tackle, enjoy the craft of defending, enjoy the art of defending. You're looking at Russian Tutli, we always complain and say defensively Imbobo is on the left hand side of Kaizer Chiefs, but you look at today, very clean from Yanano Cross. Instead, is Supersport, they were trying to attack the right hand side of Kaizer Chiefs. But for me, I'm looking at that defense. I said Mikel, what he gives them courage, aggressiveness, he gives them the arrogance, he gives them the leadership, right? He gives them the dark art. Lentwana lencane bagay comfort on the ball, which is a good balance. But I saw a goalkeeper technically not good. Maybe it's something that he can work with, but a good save. Before the match ended, the first one when I thought that okay, the guy is suspect. I still need to see more of Fundwari. But the cross boy, in my opinion, I still need to see more of him still, because I am not convinced, in my opinion, with him. I know that he's a deep crosser from deep, but in terms of a recovery run, I still need to see more. But defensively, they look solid. In my opinion, they still have a problem with the 6th position, because the Samgelo Zwane boy, he played well, but I need consistency from him. You understand? Is protecting the defense his best quality? Maybe it's still a question that we need to answer. Maybe I still need to see more, because the boy is talented. It's just that Mela Lungis and attitude along his brain. I understand that it is Agathala one, and understand what the team needs, not what he needs. He's playing for a big club. It's not about him. He must be a selfless person. Do what the team needs. In my opinion, namhlanje I saw him a couple of times I walk a pitching, and I said to myself, avail yourself, take responsibility, because Umar, we are you get responsibility. That's another thing, Umar, maybe that's why I akasabi ukuthatha responsibility even though ayenza ama-mistakes. But that back 6-7 with the two midfielders, I feel it still needs a lot of work. With time, I think it will get better, but I'm very impressed in the last 4 games. I think this is the 4th game. I'm very impressed. 3 clean sheets, one loss.
Yeah, that's it for the Kaizer Chiefs. As we said earlier on, they are through to the quarterfinals of the Carling Knockout Cup. That's the most important thing. Enye, they don't care. They are through to the quarterfinals. That's the most important thing. Yeah. Well, that's it. Kaizer Chiefs 4, Supersport United 0, iDiskiTV.
Boom.